Oh, yeah, on the topic of dating, what are some of the questions you would ask someone when you're getting to know them on the first date? Oh my god. Oh, so today's topic is about, what is it? Oh, what do you do on the first date between the US and Korea?
In Korea, yeah, this could be like old version of me, but in Korea, so I think it changed. When I was in college, I think a lot of people went to movie theater.
Oh, for the first date.
Yes,
Mm,
but it changed
yeah.
because people got to know that the first meeting should be,
Keep going.
for getting to know this person better,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I think they stopped going to movie theaters on the first date.
Yeah.
Instead, coffee shops. And if you find this person interesting enough to go to the second place, I think they would go to a bar after coffee shop, I guess. If you find this person attractive, yeah, you may go to a bar
Yeah.
or have some little food.
Yeah.
I think that's very classic way
Yeah.
to do a first date in Korea.
I think that's true for us too. Back then, dinner and movie was a thing too. Or going to the movies for a first date, especially when you're younger. But nowadays, I definitely have seen and have been asked to go like to the bar to meet for the first time, having a dinner. But I think dinner doesn't come by often at just the first date. I think that's something that happens like once you already met the person, and then dinner is probably a second date or like a continuation of a date.
Right.
When you're meeting someone for the first time, I would say, yeah, definitely bars is one thing, and then coffee shop. And then if there is some type of event going on or something happening around town, I could foresee people like asking if you just want to meet up quickly there. I think it's more a creative way. So like if there's a farmer's market, they might ask you want to go to a farmer's market and do this. Or if you happen to meet someone at a gym, for example, and then you want to have first date with them, they agree, and you know there's like probably some type of yoga event or 5K, something like that.
Yeah.
I could see that being a first date for them. So I think it also depends like how you're meeting them initially, like what's the initial contact, and then perhaps I could open like a lot of possibilities on like where they're taking their first dates. But in general, I would say coffee shop, bar.
Yes,
Are
I can
common.
definitely see here in the US people going on a first date to farmers market. That could be a good first date. Also, yeah, if they met at a gym, yeah, they can do some kind of active
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, or going to like a sports match, like a soccer match, and like, oh, I got tickets to go see like a baseball game.
Right.
Come with.
Right.
Yeah.
But I don't really see Koreans going to some sports match on a first date.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even if they met at a gym or some, I think it could be. No, wait. Let's say I found this girl like in college, and then we talked briefly in a classroom, and then we found that we are both soccer fans.
Yeah.
And yeah, going to soccer match could be a first date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, it depends. I feel like it really depends how you're meeting them too, because if you already know what they're into, what both of you are into, that's a way that'll help you to kind of determine where to go and what to do for the first date.
You're right.
But if you're meeting someone blindly for the first time with little context, I would say coffee shops or bars are like the safer choice. But like if you got the chance to kind of talk to them and get to know them a little bit, like
Right.
one of my first dates in the past was going to an escape room.
Oh, because you both knew that you both like escape.
Yeah, like I'm like really into puzzles, and he was like kind of open to that too. So we thought doing some type of activity.
You're not really into puzzles?
I am, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like doing some type of like activity that kind of takes away all of the awkward pauses.
Yeah.
You're immediately put in situations where you have to talk and work together. That was like an interesting way to get to know someone.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you know what you like mutually, that could be a good first date.
Yeah.
Right.
Hiking.
Hiking. I don't see hiking.
Hiking is bold.
Yeah, hiking is, you know.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that with someone for first date, but I would say it's not like No one has ever done it before, I don't think. But it's like you have to spend some time with that person walking on a trail, and you don't. It's like I would say it's pretty risky.
Yeah, also, yeah, you want to talk to this person.
Yeah.
Right?
You don't really know who they are. Like, you even want to like spend the next hour or so walking on this same path together. Like, what happens if you're not really
When
walking
you,
well and you're not compatible?
yeah, when you're out of breath, and
Yeah.
you can't really ask
Oh,
this person to
Yeah,
stop.
he's like
because you-
focused on like going up the.
Yeah, you want to keep the pace with
Yeah.
this person.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hiking, I don't think it's a good thing.
Yeah. What is it? Putt-putt or mini golf is also.
There's no mini golf in Korea.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as far as I know. Maybe because I was not playing golf in Korea when I was living in Korea,
Okay.
but I don't recall any like putt-putt place in Korea.
People do putt-putt here. There's like a bar / like mini golf.
Right.
It's where a lot of people would probably go take their dates there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. That's my idea. But I knew you were into golf, so I was like, oh, golf and golf. Okay, maybe golf will be. It's not the same, but
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think what you do on the first date is different depending on the age? Because we talked about watching a movie, and thinking back, I watched movies on first date, and that was not because it was like 15 years ago, but it was because I was young.
yeah, same.
Yeah. So even these days, I think young people could go on a first date watching movies.
Yeah.
Because I guess,
Money.
this is just my speculation, money could be one thing, right? Watching a movie is not really expensive.
At least compared to other dates, right?
Right. And then I don't know really what to do. When I was young, I didn't know really what to do except for watching a movie or something. And I didn't really know what to talk about if we go to cafe or bars.
Yeah, you can't really go to the bar if you're a student.
And college student, you
Oh,
can.
sure.
Yeah, at least in Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as you go to college, all the doors are open. You can do whatever
Right.
you want. Anyway, I think I went to, and a lot of people that I knew went to watch a movie on the first date because they didn't really know what to do. But as you get older, your focus of the first date is solely on getting to know this person. You want to go to a place that you can talk to this person a lot. And I think that's why the first date at bars or
Yeah.
cafes.
I agree. And I think when you're younger, you're definitely very limited to what you can and cannot do. Assuming like when you were a student, like in high school or up into college, you don't really have a lot of funds to, like disposable funds. So you can probably just do things that are within your area, accessible to you. I definitely have seen a lot of like study dates happening.
Oh, study date.
Yeah, the library.
That's cute.
It's cute. Like you are kind of working together and then.
But not on the first date.
No, on the first date, probably not. It could lead up to it, yeah. But having dinner, having lunch, going to a movie, going to see like, your school's games, sports games. Yeah, not a lot of going out and doing something new relatively, I feel.
I think generally the things that you do on the first date are pretty similar between US and Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think the purpose of the first date is universal, I guess.
Yeah.
Getting to know this
to know
person.
someone, yeah.
In both countries, we have bars and coffee shops a lot. And I think those are the places you go on a first date.
Cool. Right about this one then.
Different opinions or
Yeah.
dispute
Yeah.
between us. So we can wrap it up today for
Yeah.
this.
See you next one. Bye.